Hey guys, RTT back here for that video, guys. So right now, the speculation based on what I understand is that we're going to get these MacBooks sometime during the summer, June, July, with the M1X chips. Now, I highly doubt that personally, because I do believe that they would come out during the September event, Q3 of the year. But if they do come out earlier, that would be interesting. Now, the render you see on the screen right now is actually a render of a 14-inch MacBook. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I give credit to the person. Shout out to Ian Azelbro on Twitter, Render Styling, who went ahead and actually posted this. He posted renders of this MacBook. Now, this again is the 14-inch MacBook he rendered out based on the stuff that we have gotten so far about these MacBook. As you guys can see right there, it does say the M1X chip, supercharged by the power of the M1X chip. This is, of course, the MacBook Pro. And you guys can see, starting off right away, yes, we did get told that we will have a fingerprint reader on the keyboard. Now, we see this with the brand new iMacs that just came out. They do have a fingerprint scanner on the fingerprint ID on the keyboards. So right there in the right hand corner, it is, of course, that. Now, another thing we learned about the new MacBook Pros is there's no longer a touch bar. That whole touch bar saga of us getting a touch bar in the MacBooks is gone, which I kind of am ticked off about because I never got the chance to see how good it was. I heard it was just a gimmick. It wasted battery and it was just a wasteless piece of space there. So I'm not too mad about it, but definitely something that I know a lot of people hated. So at least they got rid of something that a lot of people hated. Now, other than that, looking at this MacBook Pro, though, let's go ahead and take a look at our next picture right here. And this is actually another thing that is, of course, being rumored. First off, MagSafe is rumored to come to this MacBook Pro. But also, as you guys see right there, that's an SD card slot. Now, I haven't heard too many rumors about an SD card slot in the brand new MacBook Pros, but I would not be surprised. In all honesty, being a photographer myself, I would love to see an SD card slot in a MacBook Pro. Honestly, that would be an absolute delight, in my opinion, just being able to, transfer files very easily. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give an experience that happened to me recently. I recently was down at the ocean. I was at the beach, and I was taking pictures of my friend, and I'm just taking pictures of her, right? We're going ahead. We went to the beach at nighttime. We took different pictures. We had a really great time. I get back to the hotel, and I have a Sony a7 III. Now, a Canon, for the most part, I don't want to say, for the Canon, for the most part, you can transfer files a lot easier, I feel like. Actually, no, I don't want to say that, because both of them are kind of similar when it comes to transferring files. But I could not transfer files easily to my computer. First off, I tried to do it through the internet, and obviously using the Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi internet was awful. The Sony app did not work for me. So I had to end up going ahead and plugging in my, camera to my Mac, and guess what? It's a whole process. You have to go to iPhotos. You have to do this whole entire thing. And personally speaking, I didn't like it. Now, I know I'm going to get the comment down below, oh, it's a lot easier than that. Just do this, A, B, C, and D. Okay, but for someone who doesn't know Macs that much, because I have a $4,000 PC right here, I actually do have a $3,000 MacBook Pro. I'm sorry, a MacBook, a Mac Mini, which, just key tip, guys, I got to comment about that. You can get a $3,000 Mac Mini. This is a side rant real fast, but if you max out on Apple.com 64 gigabytes of RAM, you max out the best of everything, you can make a Mac Mini $3,000. Just a key tip. Anyway, though, as I was saying, right here, as you guys can see, it does have an SD card slot. And honestly, my opinion, that is absolutely amazing. I would love that. I would absolutely love to have an SD card slot. It's easier for photography and in general. I mean, not everyone obviously doing photography, but for people, even if you're not doing photography, it's still a nice little addition to have and a little SD card slot right there. So not a huge deal. It's not money like, oh, I don't have an SD card slot, I can't do it. But still, a nice little addition. So just because I'm petty, and you guys already know, your boy is very petty. This is how much you can max out an M1 MacBook Pro, by the way, a Mac Mini. $3,200 if you get, $3,400. If you get 64 gigabytes, this one right here, this with Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro, it's $3,400 for the Mac Mini M1 chip. Just saying. And you might say that's a little petty, RTT, but I did get a comment about it, and I'm just gonna say, man, I was kind of ticked off about it. I wasn't that ticked off, but still, nonetheless, I wanted to go ahead and just show you guys that real fast. And let me go ahead and make sure I pull this up. So, nonetheless, though, like I said, if it does come out during the summertime, that would be awesome. I'm not, gonna completely get mad about that, but I don't know how I feel about. I kind of feel like Q3 is probably the more or less safe option. So on the right hand side, like I said, so on the right hand, we got MagSafe right there. Then we got a USB-C port, and then we got a SD card reader. Now, that one on the right, it looks like an HDMI port, but it actually is a MagSafe port. I know a lot of people probably look at it, is that an HDMI port? I think that's a MagSafe port. It's actually a MagSafe port. So if you guys have not know what MagSafe is, it's a really, really easy system on how it works. You just go ahead and there's a little port right there, and you don't plug in the cable completely. You kind of just magnetically click it on, and you automatically start charging your device. So it's really nice for that reason. Actually, is that with this render? Is that it? I don't think that's is that HDMI? That's not HDMI now. No, that's MagSafe. Okay, I was making sure. I was like, wait, because this is a render, obviously. I was like, am I correct there? That's a MagSafe. Okay. Nonetheless, though, very minimalistic. Obviously, still a small device. The screen, actually, how the screen looks is a little bit different, obviously. But overall, I like it. I like it. I definitely currently rocking the MacBook Pro, the 13-inch from 15-inch from like 6 years ago. So this will be my first upgrade MacBook wise in a while, and I'm thinking about doing something else, boys. Okay, I might be crazy. I'm thinking about picking up the new iPads. I don't know if I should pick up a new iPad though, guys. Let me tell you this real fast, and this is a side note, but the new iPads in general, okay? I am still rocking the iPad Air 2. Now, you might be saying, whoa, that was like 10 years ago, bro. Are you good? Listen, the reason why I'm not picking up new iPads is because if you guys watch any of Jerry Riggs' anything video, you will see that those iPads break like that. You put it in a bag, you put it anywhere, it can easily bend and break. I don't want to have an item that's $1,000 that could break like a toothpick, right? That's what I'm scared about owning an iPad. The iPad Air, that thing, hard as nails. Love it. But these new builds where it's like a square build, ever since I think a couple of years back iPads, I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. But I think I might pick one up because it definitely does look awesome how they look. So I'm thinking about it. But right now, still waiting to pull the trigger on that or not. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, though, hit the like, subscribe, and down below. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.